Guys, back at my really only local road that's got twisties. And so today what I'm going to do is just come out here and work on trail braking. And generally what I do when I work on trail braking is I put it in a high gear so that the engine braking doesn't work or is lessened. And then I just work on trail braking in until I get to mid-corner, and then I just roll on. And this is one of the things that you can do, even if you're not riding at pace. You know, it's just one thing that you can do just to work on getting better. You know, when you're driving in your car. When you're driving in your car, you kind of just naturally trail brake. Think about it. Every time you're driving, if you're, you know, making a right or a left-hand turn, you end up just naturally trail braking into the corner. It's kind of an odd thing. So when you're out here, it's something that you can work on. I'm not riding fast, I'm not riding hard. Again, I'm in 4th gear. Normally on this road, if I'm pushing it, which I very rarely ever do, I'll be in 2nd or 3rd gear. But today, again, just working on trail braking. And I always work on my BP. It's one of the things I really enjoy working on, my BP. And I work on my BP in the garage. You know, I work on my BP out here when I'm riding on this road. It's called Salmon Falls. But trail braking is essential for, you know, being fast on the track. And so you don't have to be fast on the road to work on your trail braking. You know, what you're really trying to do is trail brake to mid-turn and then really practice on rolling on hard, or not rolling on hard, but rolling on the throttle as smoothly as possible so that your bike's chassis doesn't get upset, right? But if you have a road that, you know, has some twisties in it and there's not that much traffic on it, you can come out here, you can come out there, wherever your road is, and work on trail braking. I should have brought another camera so you can see how I go to the, and again, please understand that I don't consider myself a fast rider. I consider myself somebody that's constantly trying to get better. And I certainly don't try and ride fast on the streets because it's just too dangerous. You know, I have targets and goals set for myself at my local racetracks. You know, so I'm working to try and get there. But I know that coming out here and working on trail braking will help me out on the track. So that's why I come out here. I don't really try and drive fast in between the straights. I mean, everybody can do that. Everybody can and roll on the throttle really hard when the bike is going straight. What I, you know, the only benefit to that is really practicing on your braking going into these turns, right? And again, I'm in 4th gear, and I'm just barely adding the brakes, adding on to the brakes, even though I've done a tremendous amount of work on my mapping for my R1. There is still some engine braking in there, and so when I roll off throttle, it affects how my engine responds and how my bike responds. So, but being in a higher gear helps reduce some of that engine braking. Now, obviously, you want that engine braking when you're on the track. This turn is really, really bumpy, and this turn down here is also bumpy. And this is like a 5-mile-an-hour turn, so you can't be in 4th gear trying to get out of this turn. A little dirt right there too. The other things you can do is really work on your eyes and trying to see your exit point through the apex. That's one of the things that I really try to work on is, so trail braking, seeing the apex, seeing your exit point through the apex, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of good stuff that you guys can be doing. Even on a road like this, where there's a lot of traffic, you know, even on a road like this. Now, normally what I do is I have this 360 app, and if I'm going to come out and ride by myself, I will tell my friends and family, my 2 brothers who I ride with, and then my wife, I'll say, hey, listen, I'm going to go out to Salmon Falls, keep an eye on me on 360, because you never know. You really, really never know when something bad could happen. And especially if you're riding by yourself and there's nobody there, you know, to see you fall down, you want to make sure that people are aware of where you're at when you're riding. So at this point, what I do is I wait as long as I can, so that I don't run into anybody ahead of me, and then I can get a little bit of work in. You know, unfortunately, this particular road is really short, not all that smooth, and only some certain, you know, only a few twisties, so it's not like the roads down in SoCal, Angels Crest Highway, not like that. But beggars can't be choosers. I'm on my R1. I'm on my R1, and I get to work. So, man, I feel blessed, right? Everything is relative. Everything is relative. He kind of scared me. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of scared me. And granted, I was already on my brakes because I was, again, working on trail braking. So, and I hope that you can hear my engine when I come off as I trail brake through. A little dirt right there. So as soon as I come off the throttle, I grab brake. And I'm not going fast. Just working on a very specific technique. I hope you get this. I hope you enjoyed the quick little video. If you get a chance to go ride, go get something. Go have some fun. Go work on something that will make you better as a rider.